Alright, here's what it looks like for a new student entering Jeffco Virtual in one of my courses. Sometimes you're going to end up starting right here. Other times you might end up starting on the updates page. And here's where I'll put some updates for us along the way, that kind of thing. But really, like, materials is where everything is. Just the whole layout of everything. You can see your grades over here. These are your messages up here, so if you click on that, you can respond to a message. Here's my information. Right down here is week 0 orientation. This one kind of shows you a lot of the different things in Schoology that we do and a little bit about me. So if this is your first time in Schoology, this is a great place to start. In terms of the course, every day you should be coming in and you should be logging in to the Did You Log In Today? Because I take attendance. Your login should look something like this, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Today's Monday, so Isley already signed in. The next day on Tuesday, what she's going to do is reply to her own post and just say that she's here. All right, I'm going to go back to our course materials. Right here is the course content. So here's where all your lessons are. So if you open this up, you'll see week 7, which was last week, depending on when we are, but right now we're in week 8. Edgenuity is going to be where most of our lessons are. Edgenuity weekly average, don't worry about that. It's just an assignment for me to make sure that I put your grade in there. If you have questions or comments about Edgenuity, that can go in there. But this is week 8, so I would start right here with week 8. I give you a suggested schedule, and the suggested schedule will tell you what's coming up, what kind of Schoology work you need to do, and what kind of Edgenuity work you need to do. With Edgenuity, you really should be logging in a good 30 to 45, maybe 60 minutes a day. You can just click on Next as you work your way through the day. This part is just an announcement by me to tell you that there's one main folder of Schoology lessons for you guys. As we get into the Schoology lessons, you can work through these lessons, and this is support work for Edgenuity. So usually this doesn't take you very long. I almost always give you a target for the day, and the target right here is to find the area of complex polygons. Later I'll actually probably give you a quiz on it, this looking ahead one, and it's going to ask, what did we do today in math? And that is found in the target. As you work your way down, you just go from lesson to lesson to lesson. Usually they're relatively short lessons. Pay attention to them. The next one should support the one before it, and eventually you'll probably get to a little quiz that has a few questions on it. You start a new attempt and you start working on the quiz. Once you finish with the Schoology lessons, or when you get to a point when it says pause and reflect is a great time to move on to something else. And something else is our main work, which is right back here in course content, which is Edgenuity. With Edgenuity, this is where a lot of our lessons are. When you click on that, it's going to log you into Edgenuity. And here's your course. It'll show you your course info if you click on this. It'll show you where we want you to be in the course, and it'll show you your grade so far. This is the overall grade, how you've done in Edgenuity, and then these will show you if you're behind, the folders are going to be red. If you're on target, they're going to be blue, and if you're ahead, they're going to be green. Right now we're about 15% of the way through the course. This one has 17%. So when you're ready to start working in Edgenuity, you click on the course and you just go to next activity. Once you're in next activity, you just work your way through the course. You can make it full screen for you, and you click to begin. You take a pretest. If you pass that pretest, then you don't have to do that lesson, which is kind of cool. Passing the pretest means 80%, so 8 out of 10 questions. Once you do that, you've actually saved some time and you move on to the very next lesson. So the idea is anything that you know, you get to skip. Hopefully that helps. If you want to get back to the course, That's just me looking at as a student. But if you want to get back to the course, you can always go back to materials and work on Edgenuity stuff or Schoology. It's totally up to you. But that's where our work is. And if you start in week 8, I expect you just to start working in week 8. Don't worry about week 7. Past weeks, this is where you'd find all the work that we've done already. But if you're coming to us from another school, you've probably already done all that stuff. So hopefully that helps.